Everybody, put your hands together and welcome Well to Top Shelf.
Tried doing.
That's such a great line.
I
love that.
I started putting gel in my hair. That's supposed to like make it curly, but it wasn't working, and we didn't have a lot of time, so it's like fuck it, slick it over, so it looks a little bit shitty, but that's fine.
No, it looks
Ooh.
good. I
Don't
like
look
it.
that way.
I like it.
Okay, so
Hi.
it's your boy Jay,
It's your boy Devin.
and this is Well the Top Shelf. We're going to be talking about how
I was like adjusting this, but it looked like I was praying. I was.
No, seriously, we're trying to pray that gas prices will go down.
Yeah.
Inflation making it harder for a pimp out here. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm a baller on a budget now, and I ain't got time for this shit.
It is, dude. It's hard. I told you the other day I put in $25 for gas. I drive a Jetta. Give me half a tank.
Yeah. God damn.
It's like fuck. Granted, it's a Jetta, so I can drive from about 400 miles now.
Yeah.
Before I got to fill up again, but
Well, that's what we get.
still.
All right, we'll talk about that later. So, in the spirit of it. Thank you. In the spirit. Oh, God, dude, I'm like legit dumb. Like I'm a legit a dumb
You're
person.
not. You're not.
But I am. I can't speak for anything.
You're one of the smartest people I know. Genuinely.
That's
Anyway.
a lie. Anyway, but we're going with a cheaper bottle of booze that you picked up.
This is bottom shelf.
Now, yeah, I know you can actually read the thing, but it looks like Captain Morgan, but it ain't.
Let me see the picture.
Yeah, honestly, it kind of looks like Jesus. If I'm being 100, that kind of looks like Jesus.
That kind of looks like Jesus.
It looks like if Jesus became a pirate, that's exactly what this guy looks like.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adrmial Nelson.
Admiral Nelson.
Captain Morgan's cousin.
Premium. That ain't premium. Coconut rum. 21% by alcohol. And 42 proof. So not a whole lot of firepower, but still.
Yeah.
How much was this?
That bottle. I'll tell you what, these two juices together cost more than that bottle.
Hell yeah. Moscow juice is expensive. But still.
It's a $6.99 bottle.
That's crazy.
$6.99.
Now, last time we got a super cheap bottle,
Mhm.
it was
the toasted caramel.
the toasted caramel, and it was good.
It was good.
So,
Well, also with that, I just saw at the liquor store. So toasted caramel was it $8.99, right?
yeah.
The black velvet, just regular whiskey, cheaper than toasted caramel.
Dang.
Toasted caramels, they're like high seller, I
Yeah.
guess.
So let's try this, because again, we might be drinking this type of stuff depending on how high prices get, right?
Yeah, it's insane.
So let's try a little bit of this, and then we'll, honestly, not a lot though, because I'm gonna be honest. $6.99. I'm not having high hopes for this.
$6.99 coconut rum.
So, all right, cheers.
Okay.
That's not a good smell though. Oh, that's like just super sweet.
It tastes like a coconut candle smells.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not a real big, I mean, it's 21 proof, so obviously, or 21%. So it's not going to have a huge alcohol presence anyway,
I don't
but
mind.
it's not that bad. I don't know the alcohol percentage on Malibu Rum, but Malibu Rum is,
It's probably a little bit higher, I imagine. Google that. What's the alcohol percentage
I
on
really don't think
Malibu
it is.
rum?
I think it's like 22.
Do you think so?
Yeah. But this is not a bad substitute, especially for cheap. I think if you're going to do a huge mixer, this is what you do.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty decent.
$6.99, bro. It's like $7.50 after taxes.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's just super sweet. It is super sweet.
It's really sweet, yeah.
Like really sweet. But like I feel like I'm going to get diabetes. Like I feel like I'm only going to be able to drink like one mixed drink of this before I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
And don't get me wrong, I'm going to mix it halfway cuz
Let's do it with let's do some pineapple juice. Coconut rum and pineapple, yeah?
yeah.
All right.
Let's try it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even taste booze anymore.
Yeah, I barely even taste the coconut if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. For price.
For a price, it's not bad.
For price, that's not bad.
If I was having a party, if I was making like a big old tub of like jungle juice and I needed some coconut rum or something, that'd be my go-to.
That's your go-to for sure. For sure.
Again, it's $6.99.
Yeah, you can't.
That's a gallon of gas.
Yeah. Of 85, not the 89 stuff.
Ooh,
yeah, the 85 stuff. Yeah.
You gotta take a loan out to get that 89 stuff.
But yeah, that's a. I'm gonna be honest. I still think I'm only gonna place it second shelf. Right.
I'll go second shelf.
Yeah, I definitely is not a one shelf because it is good.
Yeah, it's
and
not.
cheap.
It's not Wicked Pickle.
Yeah,
it's not that.
Well, and we've said Wicked Pickle is just not on there.
Right.
Like, that is something you would throw on the ground.
Yeah.
Right.
That's one of those. Wicked Pickle's like those jelly beans, the joke ones, you know, that taste like whatever the fuck. That's what Wicked Pickle is when it comes to alcohol.
Yeah.
You just make your friends take a shot of it for funsies.
Yeah, but I mean, again, for $6.99, I think if you're mixing it, or if you're a big Malibu rum type of person, and you're trying to.
Did you figure that out? Oh, how much alcohol is in Malibu rum?
I might be able to search it up real quick.
Looks like we are at
21%.
21%, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, same thing?
Yeah, same thing. So, go down a little bit, and you'll see it.
I wonder I wonder how this would compare to Malibu. Like a blind taste test. Test. Yeah, I said that right.
I don't know. I still want to. And honestly, if I could get enough people, I would love to do a recording where all we did was taste tests. I would love to have people try 3 different types of alcohol from expensive to cheap and have all blindfolded, or not even blindfolded, just have them try it without them knowing what it is. Yeah. And have, I think if I could get 6 people, right? Yeah. 6 people to come in, do like scotch, do whiskey, gin, vodka, and like something like this, like like a fruity rum or something like that, just to see if people can tell the difference. I bet you I wouldn't be able to tell. For some things, I think I would. Others, I'm kind of worried about. You know what I mean? That'll get exposed. Gin is the only one that I know. I think I would do very well at.
Yeah, I'd probably do terrible with. What I would do is I would rate like a low shelf, cheap like bourbon or something high.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'd probably mess up on. Because I think because bourbons are tough. It's hard. If you're not a whiskey drinker, it's hard to tell the difference between like a Canadian whiskey versus bourbon versus scotch versus they all have their own characteristics. But if you don't know, you just don't know. Exactly. But like tequila, you put tequila, everybody's gonna know that's fucking tequila, right? And same with like vodka. Ooh.
See, I think vodkas would be kind of hard.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah, I still think tequilas would be very hard for people.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I honestly think bourbons are probably the easiest to get right, just as far as like, I don't know. I think it'd be hard. I think all of them would be pretty difficult because I think there's been a lot of tequilas that have been fairly cheap, like Exotica. I kind of like Exotica. But then I'll try some of our more expensive ones that we've had on the show, and I'm like, I don't think, like the Cabo Wabo, I think there are a couple of ones that are way cheaper that I'd be like, oh, this should be a cheaper booze. Yeah. So, I don't know. But we should try that out. So we should get 6 people. I'd like to get Patrick on because he's really good with bourbon, so I think he would kill in that.
That'd be fun.
We should have a couple people. Maybe Andy before he leaves. That'd be a good one. He does a lot of rums. We can do a rum one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Make him look like a fucking idiot. That's the other thing I'm worried about is that everybody looks like fucking idiots and doesn't know what the hell
doesn't know what they're drinking.
So
like when they can read the label, they're connoisseurs, But
yeah,
you
exactly.
take it away, but I think that's the fun of it, though. So. Oh, Nicole says she's in. So.
Oh yay!
So.
So yeah, it's so we'll go on to.
I don't think I've ever called her Nicole. It's Nikki.
Yeah.
I read it though.
So obviously inflation, all-time high, right?
Dude, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
And I just read an article about it's supposed to get worse.
Worse?
I think that would be the interesting part.
High price doesn't always equal good taste. Your favorite might be something that isn't high end, which honestly I
That's
think
true.
is the benefit to you looking silly and not knowing something.
Yeah.
Is you might genuinely go like there's honestly the indigo gin. The indigo gin is really good at front, but it honestly has a really bad alcohol taste at the back. So I think if I was
and
drinking
it's
a
also
bunch,
really expensive.
and it's really expensive.
Yeah.
So I think if I tried something and it was cheaper, I'd be like, oh, well, I like this better anyway.
Yeah.
I'll just drink this. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be a hanging bitch. You know what I mean?
Aviation gin's on sale right now too.
Ooh, I
It's
love
like
aviation.
last time I saw it was like $18.
Aviation's pretty good. I'm going to be honest. I was a little skeptical because before I found out that Ryan Reynolds bought into aviation, I thought that he started aviation.
Yeah.
And so I was like, alcohol with like, but then I tried it and it's delicious.
Yeah,
I
aviation.
love
It's not
aviation
bad at
gin.
all.
No, I love aviation. Gin. Anywho, so there's a lot of, luckily alcohol prices haven't gone up crazy, right? Luckily, God, I'm a fucking drunk.
I was in the liquor store the other day. Not for this because I like to drink.
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah. I'm just dicking around. And there were people.
Business or pleasure.
There was 3 ladies in there, and they were from California because they made it known. Because they kept talking about how it's weird. You got to buy alcohol in an actual liquor store in
Yeah.
California. You can buy it at Target.
Yeah.
You know. And then one girl says, I forget her name. I'm just gonna go with some like basic white bitch name like Becky or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Becky! Look at the price of this vodka or whatever it was. Honestly, and they were like blown away that it's so much more expensive here in Utah.
Yeah.
So, California though, I wonder what inflation's done to their alcohol sales.
I don't know.
Because their alcohol sales are one thing that's cheaper than Utah.
Yeah.
which is
Well,
weird.
it's sim. Like if you go to Vegas, when
Yeah.
my brother lives in Vegas, so we went out there, and because you can have bigger sales on it, because there's more of a, all of a sudden now there is competition.
yeah,
right?
you can. Yeah, everywhere you go sells alcohol.
Exactly.
7-Eleven. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Where here they're like, where are you going to get alcohol?
Yeah.
Wyoming, go for it. It's illegal anyway.
I can't read that from
Man, Costco outside of Utah is crazy. There's so much alcohol and it's all cheap. That's true.
That's
Jake,
very true.
Jake took me to Costco to like show me.
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, God
They
damn.
you can buy handles for
Yeah.
prices of those small bottles here. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Also, side note, the Black Velvet whiskey that we were talking about, the bottle like this size was like $7.99 or whatever. They have the by the registers they got those small bottles like the
Yeah.
little they had $6.99.
All the small if you do the small bottles, like ounce per ounce, it's always more expensive.
Really?
Yeah. Hendrix gin is only like $10 cheaper, and you get like a half of it. Like it's
Yeah.
legitimate. It's honestly a bad deal. The only thing is they're cute bottles, right? Because they're smaller.
And
I like little.
if you're
cute
going
bottles.
somewhere, you throw them in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever. So I heard.
So that's kind of nice, but honestly, I think that's if you're like pinching pennies and you want to try a booze and you don't have a really cool podcast that you can try a bunch of boozes and then try to write them off at the end of the year,
Yeah.
then maybe those smaller bottles are a
Just
lot
you
better.
saying that, so many people are starting a podcast now.
I know. Why do you think we did this? So, yeah, I think that's inflation hasn't hit alcohol, but it's hit a lot of things and a lot of things hard.
Fucking milk.
Milk, that's the one I was gonna bring up, bro.
Really?
It's like $3.15 a gallon. I remember I'd get
the
it for like
Smith's
a
by my house
dollar.
is $3.19.
Damn. So this thing $3.19, and I used to remember you get milk for like this was like 2 years ago.
Like $1.99 or
Yeah,
something.
that was like not even on sale. It was like $1.89, $1.79
Yeah.
when it was on sale. And you're like, fuck yeah! Now it's like $3.19. Get it while you can. You're like, oh my
So
god.
we eat a lot of eggs in our house, and I would buy them by you get the 5 dozen or whatever,
Yeah.
like the 2 trays. And when I first moved to Utah, you can get the 2 trays for like $4. Even that's like $7 now.
It's almost to the point where it's almost cheaper to eat out than it is to buy a lot of this shit.
Right.
I mean, not entirely. I'm like exaggerating a little bit, but,
Well,
but not really.
With the price of meat, I mean,
Yeah.
beef's gone up.
Chicken.
Dude, You remember, was it like 2 years ago? Or not even, I think last year, we were barbecuing. They were grilling steaks every goddamn day, it felt like. Because they were cheap.
Yeah.
You can get a New York for like $4.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah. But now, yeah, it's like
gone up
double
in
that
prices
price, yeah.
quite a bit. A lot of things have.
Avocados, for sure. For sure.
$3 a piece?
Yeah, they're expensive.
God damn. That's the crazy part is a lot of things have like jumped up so much in price that it's crazy.
Yeah. All the things that count too, yeah. I don't know.
Energy drinks, avocados, butt plugs, chicken breasts. There's a lot of things that have gone up quite a bit in price, and I'm always kind of surprised. Gas is crazy.
Nothing like a good old butt plug being inflated.
Yeah. Inflation, it's crazy.
Yeah, gas is the one that's just outrageous. I talked to my brother in California the other day, and he was telling me gas was over $6.
Damn. Well, in Vegas it was over $5.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so when we left, it was like $4.15. When it was there, it was $5.05, and I'm just like, fuck, it's expensive.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
My dumb ass is shopping for a truck.
Yeah. See, we got a hybrid, and honestly, at first I was like, I don't know how much it's gonna save us, dude. It has saved us like hundreds of dollars a month just in general. It's crazy. I thought about getting, because we're gonna probably get another car, and I was thinking about getting the fully electric F-150, and it's almost like having a man truck, but not quite. But they're about $70,000.
I think it counts.
But they're about $70,000, and I'm like, and then I started doing the math, and I'm like, I would probably save money than if I bought like a, $60,000 Bronco, because I kind of want the Bronco, right?
Yeah,
those Broncos are kind of sexy, but
they are.
But
Not the sport ones though.
No, sport ones, the like little teeny versions. Yeah,
Ugh.
so
Caca.
Get out of here with your little ass Bronco. Go big or go home. So yeah, I thought about it. They only have a range of they have a range of 400 miles, but if you have turn on anything immediately.
So how does that work though? Because a lot of people take their, they pull their toys out to go do stuff or go camping and stuff. What do you I haven't seen a charging station at any camping sites.
No, so you would have to probably find a charging spot nearby, right? Because you get about 300 miles on the charge, so you probably would have to stop by at the beginning, like where we went. If we charged up in Spanish Fork, we could probably get up there and get back without any problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, there is that problem. Also, getting to Vegas, you'd have to stop in St. George and park for 45 minutes while it charged up and then leave. Yeah. That kind of blows.
Yeah. That's the only shitty thing. They're not made for travel like that.
No.
Although, was it Hertz Rent-A-Car? Bought 1 million Teslas.
Yeah.
I was thinking about renting one.
Just to
try out a Tesla,
Yeah,
I've never driven one, so. You ever driven a Tesla?
I've never driven a Tesla.
I just want to see, I want to do two things. I want to floor it and see how fast they really go. And then I also want to do the autopilot and see how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, dude, if I can fucking go ham, egg, and cheese on some, on a California burrito or some avocado fries,
So, if I'm not mistaken,
they
changed it so that you have to have your hand on the steering wheel.
Is that how it is?
Yeah, because people were just falling asleep and sending it to their house.
That's great, though.
I know. I can't wait, because legitimately, 25 years in the future, that's going to be a thing.
Well, there was that couple that was fucking, right? Down the highway.
Really?
I think they filmed a porn down the highway in the driver's seat, and they're just going at it.
I can't wait, but those have actually gone.
Correct me if I'm wrong here. Google that.
Not on my computer. But yeah, there's a lot of things that have gone up quite a bit in price. And don't wrong, wages have gone up quite a bit too. But I don't know how people are surviving. Because we make decent money.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these places that are paying, $10, $15, there's no way.
Yeah.
God damn.
Everything's gone up. Wages have gone up in a lot of places, but so has everything else. And that's kind of what they predicted, right? You want to pay McDonald's workers $20 an hour. Well,
the only thing is prices in fast food restaurants haven't gone up like crazy, right? There's not as much as I would think if they're paying their guys $20 an hour.
That's true.
Yeah, it's all the stuff that we haven't upped. We haven't upped fucking gas stations or like those. Well, I mean that's a different thing. and again, I'm an idiot, but still, there's a lot. Farmers obviously need it because of gas. It all has to do with goddamn gasoline.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Goddamn cows. We need some Tesla tractors. Fuck yeah.
They made that semi truck.
Yeah. See? Get on it, farmers.
Yeah. Shit's
Also, has
expensive.
anybody been on farmersonly.com? I always wanted to check it out, but I never did.
No, I never did. I always
wanted to see.
I joked around.
I
but-
wanted to see the talent on there.
We should just make a
I know,
like a
just so I
like
can
a
see it.
funsies profile.
Yeah. The craziest this house is the cost of housing today is insane. It really is.
Yeah.
It is insane. I have friends that do the same thing we do, and they're buying houses that are $750,000.
I don't know how.
I don't know either. I honestly don't know how. There must be some type of like I don't know, but
Well,
it is
I think,
crazy.
I think what it is too is I'm such a pussy when it comes to risking, like taking risk when it comes to like financial risk. Like my car, my car is a $10,000 car.
Yeah.
Dude, anything higher than that scares the shit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And told you I'm looking at trucks right now, and even then it's like, it's so hard for me to like pull the trigger on that, you know?
Yeah.
But
Well, so my house when I got it in 2016, it was under $200,000, and I was like, oh, let's see like what we could get for under 200. Nothing.
yeah,
You can't get anything for under 200,000 anymore. It's insane. When
Yeah.
I was looking at apartment prices, they're $1,800, $2,200 for 2 and 3 bedroom house apartments. I pay less than that in like this anyway, but like $1,200 for an
Yeah.
apartment, that's crazy. That's a lot of money.
yeah.
And yeah, housing has gone up through the roof. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane, to be
I
honest.
told you I did my taxes, and I asked my tax guy, like, what can I do to like prepare myself for next year? You know, kind of help me out. And it's like, you can always buy a house. I was like,
There's such a bad investment now, though.
yeah, that
Like a lot of these people that are buying, they're bad investments right now.
Yeah.
They're getting up so high in price that if anything crashes, you're $300,000 over. I mean,
Yeah.
again, my house now is worth more than double what we bought it for. That's crazy, man. I'd never buy this goddamn house for $440,000. Not a fucking chance in hell.
It is a nice house. What are you talking about?
Not for $445,000. You fucking hell no.
It just needs some TLC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was
there's
thinking of the band TLC.
what song? Waterfalls, huh?
No, I was actually thinking Crazy, Sexy, Cool. It was from that CD. Anyway, miss you, Left Eye. But yeah, houses are absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I get why people don't buy a house right now just because you can't.
Yeah. So I don't know. But it's not even, yeah.
That's why there's so many homeless. It's like, well, you can't even afford housing. How the fuck are you going to do it?
Yeah, that's insane.
It is insane.
And it's like you said, too, is we know people who do the exact same job we do. And it's like, what are you guys doing?
And maybe I'm just not good with my money.
Well,
right?
I don't think that's the case at all. I think you are good with your money. I just think you're kind of like I am.
Yeah.
You're scared to go on that risk. You just don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm good. Like, because that's the thing is I don't mind. So if I bought it, so we know somebody who bought a truck, right? And their payment is close to $800 a month.
Damn.
That's insane.
My house payment is $1,000.
And what's crazy though is, like, between fast food, booze, and just like going out, like
My monthly payment is
entertainment.
$3,000.
Yeah, but just like
Yeah.
like entertaining and fast food and alcohol and stuff like that, I probably spend, I don't know, about $500 a month.
Yeah.
But I don't mind doing that
Mhm.
because I'm spending it right then and there.
Yeah.
It's a right then and there investment. To commit to a 5 to 7 year loan
Yeah.
at $800 a month,
Right?
sounds terrifying.
I know we talked about going to a strip club, and now I kind of don't want to go. What if they make you use fives? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if inflation has hit strip clubs yet.
Dude, what if they did? That'd be crazy,
That
right?
would be crazy.
I think the strip clubs that's one business I don't think that's ever gonna go out of business.
No, sex will always sell.
Sex will always sell. And you know what they do too? Is a lot of them have covers.
Yeah.
You gotta do like a $20 cover just to get in, just to go spend more money.
Exactly. Well, and they don't get any of that money. The girls don't get any of the $20 money that just goes towards the business, right?
Yeah.
And then they still have to get drinks bought for them, or they end up having to pay it at the end of the night, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, strip clubs. And we kind of talked about this earlier when we were all hanging out, that like guys are just like kind of creeps, so they'll always buy that type of stuff. That I wonder if prices for escorts have gone up, right? Like we know that it hasn't gone up for strippers, but
Do you think it would though?
I don't know. It's harder to live out there. So you figure like a pimp, inflation's hard for a pimp. You know what I mean? Like he might need his girls to.
I'm trying to think though. Like
I don't know any escorts either.
I don't know any escorts either. We should find one and bring them on the show.
Something I've still talked about this. I would love to play Dungeons and Dragons and hire an escort to do all my female voices.
That'd be cool.
Because I hate doing voices in general, but the female voices are the worst, right? That I would like to give them like scripts or like little personalities and then they can play it. I think that'd be cool. Plus, she doesn't get like sex stuff, so she's probably going to be really happy. You know what I mean? Yeah,
because you do have about two different voices. You have the British Jamaican, and then you got the female British or the high pitched British Jamaican.
So yeah, it's I wonder if it's hit them.
I bet you it has hit strip. Like in all seriousness, I bet you it has hit strip clubs because people just don't have as much money to go out anymore.
Well, and also the price of like scholarship or of schooling and stuff. I bet you more strippers are now going to stripping. Like girls are more going to stripping now to pay for those goddamn tuition fees than ever before.
Yeah, but do you think that their customer base is high? It can't be.
No, hell no. I ain't got money for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got an $800 car payment. Sorry, right? Candy. I can't give you all those dollar bills.
You're on your own, Cinnamon.
Yeah, there's a lot of companies that I think it's hit pretty hard. But again, the other thing though is a lot of places are building. A lot of places are like the money is there because again, everybody's getting paid more. So just I don't know. I think it's crazy. I'm wondering if there's going to be a crash in like the market, the housing market. There's got to be. The market has to go down for houses. There's no way it keeps going up.
Yeah. Chug a lug, motherfucker.
After that, I'm definitely done with that. I got to do real rum or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Dude, that's almost a bottle though.
Sugary AF, dude.
Yeah, it is.
All right, now orange pineapple apple juice cocktail.
Yeah.
Can I do this?
Yeah, I think you can. It's probably even gonna be sweeter with that, to be honest with you.
What hasn't been affected by it?
You know what I still think is crazy is or well, not crazy, but let me ask you this: do you think let's say you were going to travel to California, do you think it's cheaper to go by vehicle or fly?
I don't know. I would probably say, or actually, legitimately now, I would say fly. I bet you it's cheaper to fly than it is, just because of gas prices.
And that's
on the
what
way
I was going to say. Dude, I got to Fresno one time on, I want to say it was like $90.
Damn.
This was like 3 years ago when I went back to Fresno to visit.
Dude, during COVID time, it was so damn cheap to fly. I went Frontier Airlines. We got first class tickets one way for like $90 for two people.
Hell
$45 a person.
Hell yeah.
Flew like fucking kings. And not really because there's only like 2 seats. But still, first class. This is the first time I've ever bought first class tickets, period. I've been first class before. Have I ever told you about my first time in first class?
No, tell me.
So embarrassing. I've got a lot of embarrassing stories. I should just write a whole like book of embarrassing stories. So first time, I'm going with Patrick to San Francisco. It's the first time I've ever flown. I'm going with Patrick to San Francisco, and it's me, him, and his mom. And they go, "Hey, Jeremy, your ticket is first class." And I'm like, "Oh, hey, no, I'll probably give it to Claudia." And She was like, no, it's your first time flying. You take it. I was like, okay, all right. This is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I get next to it, and next to me is a pilot, right? And he looks kind of grumpy, and they come up to him, and they're like, oh, sorry, sir. Just so you know, your flight, when you go to Atlanta, you're actually going to have to stay there for another night before you get to fly again. So he's fucking pissed. He's like, you fucking kidding me? I'm like, ooh, this is going to be awkward. So they're like, would you like anything to drink before we leave? Or, yeah, before we leave. They're like, you want anything to drink? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take an orange juice. They're like, okay, cool. So I'm like, dude, you get like free drinks before you leave? Like, usually you have to wait, and then they give you like this.
Yeah.
They give you like 8 ounces of ice and then like 2 ounces of ginger ale.
Yeah.
So they give me the full thing of orange juice. I'm like, fuck yeah. Go to set it on the table. Spill all over this fucking dude. He's like, fuck! And I'm like, oh no, I'm so sorry. And I'm like trying to wipe. He's like, no, I fucking got it. Like, he like freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Sorry, Sully.
Sorry. After he got told that he's going to be over on his flight, I'm like, fuck.
Now you had to do some laundry.
And then, so then we're kind of sitting there and the flight takes off, and I look at him and I'm like, so you like being a pilot? And he goes like this. And he puts his headphones on and then looks forward, and I'm like, that's actually understandable. Okay.
That is pretty embarrassing.
So then the waitress, Sky bitch, comes on, right? And
Stewardess? Is it stewardess?
Stewardess.
Yeah.
Stewardess comes up. She goes, would you like something else to drink? And I'm like, I look over the guy, and he's like, no, thank you.
How long was your
It
flight?
was only an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, and you ruined this
I
guy's
ruined
day.
this man's flight. It sucked. So
You know he quit after that, right?
yeah, that was the worst.
That's pretty great, though. That's great.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah. So afterwards, I'm like, I should not. He would have loved flying next to anybody else, and not me. So yeah. Anyway, it was bad times. But yeah, no, it's pretty cheap. It was pretty cheap. Something I looked up Airbnbs for Thailand and Japan. Dude, they're dirt cheap. Well, Thailand's always dirt cheap, but Japan, dude, it's so cheap right now. I think it's because it's hard to get in the country. But dude, yeah, like all these like 1,100 square foot apartments are like $40, which in Japan, 1,100 square feet is like fucking huge.
Yeah, it's like a mansion.
Yeah. When my brother or I would go number twosies in the apartment, you essentially like bombed the rest of it. You'd have to ask each other like, hey, is it cool if I take a shit now? Because I'm going to stink up the entire apartment the minute that door opens. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Also really awkward when you're masturbating and you're 400, you're like 10 feet.
The fucking panel wall keeps flapping everywhere.
Harder. Who the fuck is he talking to? Yeah, so it's a little awkward. Anyway, so it's cheaper there right now, at least for Airbnb. Another thing, dude, we need to plan Thailand trip, dude. You can go for so goddamn cheap.
Yeah, I would love to go to Thailand. I think that'd be fun. I told you my brother went. He went backpacking all through Thailand and Vietnam and all that for a month, and he loved it.
Really?
This was about, I want to say about 4 years ago now. 5 years ago? No, about 4 years ago. But the whole time he was there for about a month, and he spent about, I want to say he said about $2,500 total, including the flight.
Dang. Yeah, me and my dad on the way back from Idaho were talking about that. He's like, that would be fun. He's like, I read this article. I'm like, hey, I read that same article about how like cheap Phuket is. And, it is super cheap. That we all could go for like $2,000 and live like goddamn kings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And that's what they did. That's what my brother said him and his friends did. They would go to like the resort area and party up and hang out, and then they'd be gone for a week just backpacking and staying in hostels.
Yeah, fuck that. Bro, I don't care how poor I am. I'm not staying in a fucking hostel. 1, the stupid movie. 2, I don't want to spend fucking 8 hours hugging my fucking luggage so that some random fucking other dude
Doesn't steal your
jack
shit.
my
Yeah.
shit.
So.
Gross.
Well, I think in their situation, they didn't have much with them.
I don't. That's the thing. I'm like, unless I kept it on me all the time, and
Yeah.
then sleeping. You know what I mean?
Just throw it in the bit and throw it in your sleeping bag.
I
with
just don't. I just don't want to be sleeping, and all of a sudden,
Get off me, Patrick.
so I'm worried about that. You know what I mean? Even when we all showered together, we wore shower shorts. You know what I mean?
No.
For the person that has nothing to hide but still wants to.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, so I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Also, when I'm on vacation, I have to aggressively masturbate at least once a night. You know what I mean? Like, and in a hostel, I feel like that's gonna get weird.
Only if you make it. Only if you make it weird.
So
You can't like, what is that? Louis C.K. You know,
Yeah.
make everybody watch you.
hey, he asked permission. Thailand's the best. The flight is expensive, but once you were there, everything is basically free. Nice apartment. I went out to eat every meal, rented a scooter, got a massage every day I was there. So,
The old, I got a massage, huh?
dude, there's
Alright.
one in Phuket that I think that we should look at. It's 5 beds, but 3 bedrooms. I'm okay with staying in the front room as long as you guys know that if I'm fucking like you know what I mean? Like that, you might see that. On the beach.
I'll allow it.
It's on the beach. There's a private pool. $144 a night.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Not like 144 each. 144 goddamn dollars. It would cost us less than $600 each to go there for a week.
Yeah. And what are flights?
$900 there and back.
It's not bad. It's a long flight, but not bad.
So I'm in. Let's make this happen. So
we got 3. Who else we inviting?
well, we could just do 3
Okay.
because I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to fuck in front of you guys. I mean, I will.
I'll allow it.
But I'd rather have my own bed.
I won't judge you. I will laugh, but I will not judge you.
That's all right. Literally, I'll wait until you guys are taking a shower. That'll give me more than 30 seconds. I'll be fine.
That's true.
But yeah, so 3 of us, that's, again, so if it's 3 of us, that's under $600. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure we can find a couple more guys though.
So if we do that, and then we also do, again, we need to do the running of the bulls. You will see that.
Dude,
next July.
I
Next July, that's happening whether you're there or not. I'm going, so you better go.
I'm going. We gotta plan this because I gotta figure out how many overtimes I'm gonna be working to make this happen.
We'll start in July so we know what the prices of hotel rooms are.
Okay, perfect. Dude, I bet you gotta book out though, like 6 months early.
Yeah, I think we should book out a year.
Like, can you?
That's usually what a lot of like Airbnb is a year, and so is hotels most of the time.
But flights are about 6 months, right?
Yeah, we'll do the 6 months. Yeah, we'll do that before. But we should get the.
So in the middle of this year, we'll book book the hotel, and then around January, book the flight. Okay.
And honestly, we could just go to Spain for the 3 days for the running of the bulls. Really, only 1 day, but then you got to do tapas, right?
Yeah.
So we do tapas for 3 days, and then we can leave and go anywhere else in Europe. Because that's the other cool thing. They got like trains and shit.
I don't know. Let me see what's going on in the Ukraine real quick.
No.
Before I commit to Europe.
We're going farther. Like I was thinking like England. You know what I mean?
Isn't Ukraine to like Spain though? Like from here to Texas?
I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. This is how bad of an American, like as our education system. I have no fucking clue.
It's on the other side of Ukraine, China.
I don't know where that.
Yeah. It goes England, Spain, Ukraine.
Yeah. I have no fucking clue. Zero clue.
Google that, Derek. What's the distance from Spain to Ukraine?
What's
your guess? What is your guess? I would say it's probably going to be about 3,000 miles.
I'll go there.
So that's about from like Seattle to. Is that about Seattle to Florida?
Yeah. But I really
Not,
don't.
we know what the difference is between Spain and Ukraine. What's the distance?
They're like, no difference.
I can't even
They'll
do
say,
Ukraine.
I don't even know what those people are.
Yeah, I try. Every time I want to do it, Ukraine. What is it? 36. What? All right, now
94 kilometers. I fucking hate.
I know. So okay,
I hate other countries.
now say how many
How many kilometers?
convert kilometers to miles and do 3,600 or 37.
That has to be 9,000.
Just put km to miles. It's got to be. Yeah, it's probably about
okay. Oh yeah. 3700.
3,700. Oh, we were close.
2,300.
Okay, now what's the distance between Seattle to Florida? We'll say, I don't know, Orlando.
Yeah. So a little farther,
Okay.
about 1,000 miles farther. So yeah, it's probably there to Texas.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's close.
that is close. I mean, not that close, but close. You
That's
know what I
close
mean?
enough.
Not close enough. You ain't gonna get hit by like a nuke or anything.
Yeah, I know, but it's close enough for comfort. Too close for comfort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd roll the dice.
I roll dice. If I can outrun a bull, I can outrun a nuke. That's how that goes, right?
That checks out. That checks out.
If you can dodge a bull, you can dodge a nuke. So I say running the bulls. Patrick, you're welcome to do that too. I think we should get as many people as we can.
I
To be
think that'd
honest,
be fun. We need to find like somebody slower than me. Because if me, you, and Patrick go,
Dude,
I'm the guy in the rear. I'm the guy in the rear.
Heisman Trophy fucking hit people, bro.
That's true. I can probably knock down quite a bit of Spaniards.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, but
What's the average? What's the average size of a male in Spain?
or female. We're not sexist here.
I don't discriminate. Average male size Spain.
Oh god, we're gonna end up with penis stuff. Big black cocks. This happens every time.
5'7".
5'7". Hell yeah.
Does it give a weight?
Yeah,
Average weight. Oh, there's the one that says people also ask average weight of a male in Spain.
Yeah, that one. Click on that. 181 pounds. Oh yeah.
Are you
Good
kidding?
luck.
That's
The
that's like
difference.
Ian.
The difference between me and an average Spaniard is the same distance as the bull and me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So essentially, I'm
yeah.
that halfway mark.
It's
You know what
going
I
down.
mean? It's
It's
going,
going
down.
down. I feel immediately. I feel better about myself. We're gonna make that happen. Patrick, if you're in, let's do this.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Who else should we get? We'll just ask around. We'll ask around.
I'll ask around, round and round.
I bet Jordan be in. That would be fun to see her get tossed 9 feet by a bull. It'd be hilarious. Hopefully, nothing happens to her. She'll be fine.
Again,
But
dude,
how
I
funny
don't
was-
know who I'm gonna stiff arm. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, big guy. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll allow it.
Fuck around and catch these hands. I don't know, right? It's me or somebody else. I'm worried that my body will take over. And yeah, I can't do that.
And then once I'm all done, dude, and then once we're done sprinting, getting all sweaty and stuff, we'll go back to the room and wash up with dirty cop soap.
I thought you were gonna say something way
That's-
different than
that's
that.
that's the plug, man. You just gotta plug it every now and then.
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing. Do you know what I don't even know what their money is called. The Thai dollar to our dollar is?
Isn't it called the? Oh shit! I actually knew.
Starts
this.
with a B, I think. Bajit?
No. Damn it! I knew this.
Thai anal beads.
The
Yeah,
bot.
Thai bot.
It's the bot. What you said?
I
Bot.
I said starts with a B, and you're like,
no,
no.
you said Bajit or something like
Well,
that.
I said starts with B. You're like, no, and I'm like, I think it's a
No.
Bajit.
No.
No, we have it on tape, D.
Run it back.
Run it back.
I agreed it started with B. I just when you said Bajit, I knew that was some bullshit.
It was barely off. You're like, nah, fuck that. Oh, bought? Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun because we could be in Spain. I think it'd be a lot of fun to like see Spain for a day or two, and then I'm out. I don't want to spend any more time in Spain.
You know where we should go? Also, so we're gonna make Spain happen. Is that gonna be before Thailand? That's gotta be.
Yeah.
Spain before Thailand.
Then Thailand.
Then Thailand. Then Ireland.
Treasure. Oh yeah.
Treasure.
Well, no.
Treasure Island.
No, I was just thinking Treasures, the strip club in Levace.
That would be cool.
Well, honestly, again, we can spend 3 days in Spain and then go to Ireland.
Yeah.
We can take a train, then take the ferry.
Yeah.
Boom, done.
We'll figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. I just want to get drunk in a pub in Ireland and sing some limericks.
See, I don't know if that's how it goes.
I think that is how it goes.
Is it? I'm worried that it's just you drink a couple,
A couple Guinness.
pints of Guinness and
Like,
then get your ass kicked by a bunch of redheaded guys.
Or yeah, you go in there in like a cocky bastard and ask for a Guinness, and they're like, we don't drink that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even... The thing that I'm worried about, something that me and my dad do that is not meant to be, but I tend to, when I'm talking with somebody with an accent, that I tend to try to take on that accent for no reason.
I've witnessed this.
And it happens quite often. And I'm worried with the Irish people that they will be like, oh, top of the morning. I don't even know how they talk. And I'd be like, oh,
you nailed it.
Yeah, that's a very good. And they'd be like, let's beat the fuck out of this guy.
Hoity-toity. Like, did you say hoity-toity? Hoity-toity.
And then the Fighting Irish would beat the fuck out of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, them boys can't fight.
Yeah, they can.
So
That worries me.
I also think we can hold our own. Drink for drink. I think we do well.
I think we do okay.
I think.
Well, actually, I'm gonna be honest. I watch Irish people a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Just like live cams that I've put in other people's houses, and I do feel like I could probably keep up quite a bit, right? I mean, I'm definitely not gonna be the top guy, but I think I'll be that average guy. Right?
I think Irish people. The thing with them is they're just too stubborn to black out. They're fucked up though. I've seen plenty of Irish people. They're fucked up.
Yeah.
They're just too stubborn to black out.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm worried that I'll offend one by talking
saying some bullshit. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because I think that's a huge good possibility. They'd be like, "How's your Guinness?" And I'd be like, "Oh, trying to take my Lucky Charms," and then they'd beat the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
That's true. However, what's the average size of an Irish male? Whoa, shit.
I wonder how other countries are handling. Like, is inflation hitting everywhere? Or is it just America?
I think it's got to be hitting everywhere, but I think certain countries like Italy, I think, is handling different because a lot of their income isn't based on a lot of imports, right? Because they do a lot of farming on their own. 5'8" is the average. All right, what's the average size of a man in the United States? Because I feel like that's kind of.
They're like 320 pounds.
5'9".
Fuck yeah, Ireland and Spain.
I am slightly above.
Yeah. We got that extra inch, baby. And an inch is a lot.
It is. It makes a difference. I hope.
No, 100% it is. 5 inches average. 6 inches, a lot better. 6
That's
inches,
true.
pretty good.
That's true.
7 inches, pretty
even
big
better. Yeah. Like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
So, we were talking about something a second ago.
Fighting
Irish. Fighting people.
Are other countries feeling
the
inflation as much as we are?
Yeah, because I think Italy's like big on like they do their own farming and they got a lot of their own stuff, right?
Plus, I think a lot of them drive scooters. I'm not really sure. I'm going basic. I'm essentially going off of most films that I've seen that have taken place in Italy. Everybody drives
Godfather
Vespas.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're either driving 1950 Rolls Royces or Vespas. You know what I mean? It's just one or the other.
Yeah.
So
No, I don't know. I again, I'm such an idiot. I don't know.
I wish I knew
Like, where's Italy? That's like just south of Ukraine, right?
All I know is it looks like a boot. I got that.
Thank you, 5th grade history.
Yeah. Thank you. And Florida looks like a penis. That's what I got. That's my geology. Boom. Suck it.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. We actually knew an English guy when we were in China, and he was always just like, dude, English women find
Hi, Lexi.
English women find the American accent very sexy.
English women do?
Mm-hmm.
See, I know that what's hard about that though is the American accent is so many different accents.
Yeah.
Like you have
Yeah, but I'll walk in with any of them.
That's true.
Howdy, stranger. Like, I don't care what.
Howdy, man.
Ma'am. I always wanted to be that guy.
I'm walking here.
No, nobody finds the Boston accent. No girl. No
Get
anybody.
a coffee and a hot dog.
Yeah. You fucking bastard. You fucking smuggler. Nobody finds that hot. Nobody finds it hot.
That's true.
English, but I could fake enough, and I'll wear a cowboy hat. I don't give a shit, right? Like if I'm.
Dude, you actually look good in one. Yeah, you can rock it. You can rock it.
Thank you. That's very sweet. I would try to do any accent. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. I'll fake it. I'll fake it till I make it.
That's true.
Plus, I think I would do well in England, right? They got bad teeth. Daddy's right there too, right? Be like, oh, what are you guys gonna do? I think their accent's attractive. They think mine apparently is attractive. They're like mountain, and they're like, oh my god, that's.
Dude, I love English little phrases they have. They're little.
Yeah.
That's what, dude. We were talking about Guy Ritchie and his films. Dude, I love watching them because I love picking up on them.
Yeah.
The best one was when we were I was watching The Gentleman, and the lady goes, "There's fuckery afoot."
Yeah.
I love that. Like I love that. You've never heard an American say "there's fuckery afoot."
And then is it Cagney? The Cagney accent where so they'll say something. They're like,
I think it's Cockney.
Cockney. Yeah, Cockney. Well, they'll be like, oh, I fucking hit him in his Chevy Chase. And that's face.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, I fucking like that. Also, hey, girl, let me get in them knickers. You're like, oh, my God, I am going to fuck this English dude. Like, immediately, that's way hotter than,
That's
girl, you
true.
want fuck? Like, no, but them, dude, they can easily.
That's true. That's true. Jason Statham. Dude, I'd fuck that guy.
Yeah. Other than his 12-inch penis. That guy's amazing.
He has a 12-inch penis?
Look at him. I don't know how big his penis is, but it's got to be 12 inches. Ah!
Stand by.
Ugly with this little of a dick and not have money. You know
Well,
what I mean?
that's true. But dude, Tom Hardy has a small dick. Watch Bronson. Hey guys.
No, anyway, we're back.
And I love Tom Hardy. I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan. I think he's one of the hottest dudes on the planet.
Yeah.
I watched Bronson. I was like, "There's hope. There's hope." So.
But yeah, I that's why I'm glad. Honestly, I play the lottery and I'm sitting there going like, now that doesn't buy you as much. Yeah, I'm sitting there going like, oh, I win $302 million. Okay, I could fill up the cars a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking like you got to buy electric. You know.
Yeah.
What
If
I
I
mean?
win $3 million, I fucking take a loan out and get a house.
So yeah, I hope it gets better
It will.
for everybody's sake.
It
right?
will. It has to. It has to.
What if it didn't though?
I think it will. Give it 2 more years. FJB. What? It's gonna take 2 more years to make America great again, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god. Oh dear Lord. Anyway, milk will be like $8 a gallon by the time, and I love milk, bro. I love me some milk.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that fire challenge. You drank like a gallon to yourself.
I know. Fuck. Yeah, that fire challenge was terrible. Check it out if you get time. It was pathetic for me.
It was pathetic.
I mean, Patrick was a man about it. You were a man about it.
Well, I was only a man about it because Patrick was. He didn't think twice about it. He's like, what's this? Oh, ghost peppers?
Yeah, he was like, it's worse if we just keep. And he
Yeah.
popped. Do I have to wait 30 seconds?
He's popping like Skittles. He's like, it's a little mild.
Yeah.
I'm like, you motherfucker. So.
Me, I'm like, I'd rather blow Satan's dick than eat the 5th one.
I'd pay to see that. Not now because, inflation. But
God, I could change.
like 4 years ago, I would have paid a lot of money to see that.
Yeah.
What's minimum wage now in Utah?
So it's still like $9.25.
In Utah?
Yeah.
Caca.
But everywhere else is paying like $20 goddamn dollars. It's crazy.
I heard Target's paying like $24.
Oh, $7.25.
Shut the fuck up. Is that really minimum wage?
Oh, that's what Google says.
Who the hell could live off that?
Right?
What state has the highest minimum wage? Well, I guess that's not. I mean, that's a good and bad thing, I guess. I mean, I don't know how economics work, but if Utah is still $7.25, that means we're not the worst state to live in, right?
Washington is the leading state when it comes to high minimum wages for quite some time.
That makes sense. Fuck Washington.
Dude.
You ever been to Seattle?
Mm-mm.
It's disgusting. I fucking hate Seattle. It's so gross.
I do love Oregon, and I just heard that Washington's
Oregon's full of people who couldn't make it to Seattle.
I'll take it. It's beautiful there. I love it.
Oregon is pretty. But, no, yeah, Washington, Seattle's
not
gross.
Portland.
I think
Portland's a shithole.
Washington's beautiful. Seattle's gross, though.
Yeah. And that's kind of how Oregon is.
Yeah.
Like, Oregon, beautiful. Portland, the biggest
Patrick,
shithole.
$7.25. That's
crazy.
insane to me.
That is insane.
Jesus.
But here's the thing. My problem with raising it is then when shit hits inflation again, it starts to decrease, then things are going to be, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really want to get political with this anyway, so I don't really know how to, can you imagine staying alive at 7? No.
Yeah.
You would have to,
$7.25 is basically...
Well, if you're working for $7.25, you're probably working at a fast food restaurant, so you probably get a free meal.
And you're probably 16.
Yeah.
Let's be real, right? Even though that's minimum wage, I doubt most places start you at $7.25.
Okay, really quickly. Do you think the guys at Home Depot have upped their wages?
Why have they? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about Juan and Jose? Probably. You would almost have to.
Yeah, you'd have to, right?
Yeah. Because it's not like you work, they're not hourly. It's like, yeah.
Have you ever hired those guys before?
$250 for this job.
Other than to choke you in the showers, have you ever hired one of those guys before?
Nope.
I've always wanted to because...
To get shit done around the house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they know what the fuck they're doing.
They're good at what they do.
Yeah.
This is what they do for a living. A lot of them are actual contractors and been doing it for years. It's just...
I just feel bad because I don't know how to do it.
Yay!
Is that how you do it?
Yeah. And then you pull up and you say, I need 2. And then they say, for what, man? Or whatever, and then you say, I'm building a wall. And they hop in the back.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you need a truck for them to hop in the back, or can you have any car?
I think you have any car. They don't care.
Okay. Okay. Because I've always wanted to. We're going to be doing my dad's roof here soon because I built like essentially a small home for my mom, and now I know how to do everything.
Yeah.
So now my dad's like, well, I need a new roof. I'm like, well, fuck, we can do it now. Now I know how to roof.
Just get some hired hands.
Yeah. But all I need is, because we're going to take the tile off, I just want them to take it outside to the dumpster. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
But I've never hired anybody from Home Depot. But
if you need somebody to just haul shit and throw it away, you got a 16-year-old, you know.
he wouldn't do it for $20 an hour, though.
He's like, fuck too.
Does he have 2 of them? Is there 2 of him?
He's got a brother who can probably make it happen stronger than he is. Whoop his ass. Yep.
Yeah, I totally would do that.
But plus, I'll help you out. I like doing shit like that. I like learning new things. I've never done a roof. So.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna have you hauling stuff out, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I want to help out on the roof. I've never done a roof. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking. Come on.
I'm not even gonna actually help out the roof.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
I'll supervise.
Yeah, I'm that guy to grab you a beer.
Hell yeah. My mom hates that. That was the one problem with the entire building of this. Essentially, again, it's essentially a tiny house. It's like 16 by 12 feet or 16 by 14. Is she would not let us drink beer while we were building it.
Dude,
she refused.
Have you ever done construction work?
No.
Like
Bro, look at me. I ain't done a hard day's work literally ever. Look at these hands.
So I did construction work for a bit in Fresno, and beer is a staple.
Yeah.
Dude, there were guys that would just go to the back of their trucks, open up their ice chests on lunch, and just start and drink a few beers and then get back to work.
Yeah. And that's what I told her. I'm like, you have to be drinking when you do these things. Don't get me wrong. I am a drunk and I get that. But 2 beers. All I need is 2 beers. Right? I could sit there and be like, oh.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets the job done quicker.
Plus, dude, even a Bud Light's refreshing when it's 90 degrees outside and you're working on putting up half a house.
Well, I mean,
right?
it's like 42 degrees, but still, I just.
I'm just saying. I'm just painting a picture, right? When it's 42 degrees, all you can imagine is that the Bud Light stays colder.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't last long at 21%. What do we got in there? Anything else?
Yeah, there's some stuff in there.
We got a little bit of that. Go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You can definitely tell the taste of Jamaican funk. I love it.
Did you mix it with that or this?
That. But I'm not a big pineapple juice guy.
I like pineapple. It makes things taste better. You know what I mean?
Both of these look like toilet water now.
Like baby diarrhea.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, so we'll end it here. Inflation's pretty high. Hopefully, so next week we're gonna try to get somebody on, and we're gonna try to talk about aliens. That'll be a good episode.
That's gonna be fun.
Talk about some aliens. So check us out then next Wednesday,
Extraterrestrial.
and we'll go from there. So anyway, have a good night. Again, remember to check out WELLTOTOPSHELF.com. Like and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. And yeah, that's all I got to say.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right. So anyway,